Everybody, so in this video we're going to load our JSON data into a string with our program. So let's set up some JSON data first here. Let me let's get into our SSG folder, and we're just right here. I'm just going to create a JSON file. Okay. We just have a blank file right now. We know our data structure, right? That title. So let's make some JSON here. Start with the curly bracket. We want pages. And then we have an array here of pages. And we want our page information. Title. And let's name this one, we'll just do home. Just make a home page for right now. Link. False, it's not a link. Do another, it's not an external link. Path. Home. Index.html. Content. We'll just put that in the main folder here for now. So that'll just be, actually we'll put it in we'll make a content folder. Index .txt. Template, that's false, it is not a template. And the index, it's going to be number 1 on the menu. And we have that. And let's just add one more here. So once again, let's just copy this and we'll just make a couple little adjustments. Programs. Programs.html, programs.txt. So the path, that's what will get created. This is the data that will be used on the page, and there's no template yet. We won't worry about that just yet. Right now we're just concerned with making sure that this data from the JSON file loads into our template, or into our program. So let's just add a little section here. Load JSON. And we have our structure that we're going to load it into, our data structure. We have our libraries that we need, in particular this CRD. Well, we need both of them really. We need to be able to read the file and then deserialize it and serialize it. So let's create a variable JSON string. So this is going to be, basically we're going to use the FS library, which is just, I think that just stands for file stream. And there's a function built in called read to string. And we're going to read that map.json file. We're going to read that into a string. We're just going to have a plain old string of basically JSON. And expect, this is just error handling here. So basically, if it fails, then we're going to give a console log that says error loading JSON file. I don't want to tab that in there. Okay. Let's test it out, see what happens here. I don't know what'll happen at this point, to be honest, but we'll try it. Cargo run. Okay. Expected item. Wow, that's a great error message. Expected item. I feel like I'm on Office Space. What's that? The printer error? I can't remember what that is on that movie, but it's a pretty obscure error there. So thank you, compiler. Expected item found keyword let. Oh, I know why. Because we don't have our main function. Let's put that in main. I think that'll help. Let's try. It won't hurt anyway. Okay, we got some warnings, but it did compile and run. Help if this is okay. I think it's saying we didn't use the variable yet, so that's fine. That's a good warning, and yeah, we know what it means and everything, so we're good there. Next, we want pages object equal CRD JSON. So this is that dependency that we have, right? CRD JSON from string page. Oops. What did I do? Page. So page, that is our data structure up here that we created. And we're putting in a reference to our variable that we just created there, our JSON string variable. Expect, so if there's an error, we just want it to say error, structuring JSON to page. I think that's good enough. It'll tell us what we need to know if things break, right? So you can see that this is a little bit tricky here, but basically what this is doing is it's taking our string of JSON here, which is literally just going to be, a string of this file, just all in one big long string. And it's going to, from that string, it's going to read it as JSON and convert it into this page, which has this page details. So it's gonna use all that. I can't do like a print of that page's object, I don't think either. Like a console log. We can at least do this though, maybe. Let's do let's try that. So now, in between loading things, I think if we don't get an error here, I think we're good, but at least we can see what this JSON string is going to look like. I can show you that. For now, let's just clear this. Run it, and it built quicker that time because everything is built already, compiled already. And you can see our JSON string here. So what this is that's our first curly bracket. Then this N is a new line character. This T, what is that T? Oh, tab, it's a tab, right? And then pages, and then our colon, space, our bracket, new line, tab, colon, new line, tab, and you can see then it goes title, home, link, false. Okay, so it gets all that in that string, and then that serialize, deserialize here, this is going to take that string and turn it into, it's going to know that it's, we're telling it here basically that it's JSON, and it's going to put it into our own structure for us. That's how we load stuff from JSON. That's how you do it in Rust. Thanks for watching, and peace out.